to like commit. That's pretty much all of them, guys.
Yeah. Wow, that was a really detailed
34 whole charges, huh?
Yup. He listened to me. I
amazing
kept
that
on
you-
telling him, I said, Don, we're not going to get in trouble. You can do it.
Oh my god.
Just transfer some of the money to me and my lawyers, and they'll leave the paper trail directly back to you.
Lickety
Don't worry about
split.
We all went to college. We're smart guys. Don't worry about it.
I have the
Guys
worst
like us, we don't
attorneys.
get caught.
Yeah, dude. Terrible attorney. We're bad lawyers.
I found you by reading Bob Loblaw's Law Blog.
Yeah. Bob Lowe's legal blog.
Blah blah blah.
Legal blog.
Blah, 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 blah,
Bob
blah.
Loblaw's.
Welcome,
Blah,
one and
blah.
all, to How to
Blah,
Kick Flip
blah,
a
blah.
Horse, a show about flagrant disregard for the law and decency and what are some
The
other
law
sacred cows?
again.
Tradition and the law again. We are, believe it or not, a tabletop role-playing game show, and tonight we're going to be playing the Mothership RPG adventure. What's it called? Picket Line
That's the
Tango.
one.
But first, we've got a theme song. Sorry, I couldn't hold that. That was the horse.
Go.
Oh, fuck.
Got it.
Whatever. Why did that have stop all sounds on? Fuck
did
you,
that happen?
soundboard. Anyway,
Smoke weed every day.
hello everyone. Welcome to the show.
Never
It's
gets
only gonna
old.
get it's only gonna get sillier from here. I'm Ivan, and I'm gonna be running the game. And joining me tonight are some of my buddies, and we're gonna start introducing them with Tommy.
Heyo, just taking a sip of water. Terrible timing. What's up?
We call that Tommy timing.
Yeah, buddy. But that's me. That's me, Tom. What's up? I'm playing Oleg in here, and I'm really gonna lean into that. I guess these guys are just assholes, you know. I was trying to find redeeming qualities in them, but they're just dick asses. So I guess that's how we should really start playing these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what makes a good villain is that they think themselves a hero.
I don't know. Breaking up unions is a weird.
It's kind of it's kind of
We
a
lot of
fundamentally
gymnastics
can't
there.
understand.
well, also we are joined by Jesse.
Hi, I'm Jesse, and I'm playing Duck Billiam, the asshole fascist android, and I'm gonna do a shot. Cheers.
Woo!
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Man, I wish I would have known you were doing a shot. I would have got myself one.
Oh, I can do another one
Whatever.
after Paul.
Excellent. And finally, we have Paul.
Playing Sioss Ocxaero, and I'm sure that's like the 7th different way I've said this name.
Hell yeah.
And in terms of Tommy saying like we're the bad guys, I'm just going back to like literally day one notes on my character is we're the Pinkertons. Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah,
That's about right.
yeah.
He's got his characterization guide down.
Mm-hmm. The only
You're,
notes he's taken
I've
so
said
far.
this. I've said this many times, Paul, but you are absolutely a natural like role player. Every character you have played, you just easily and utterly embody them in a way that I think is very impressive for a first time role player.
Woo! First time,
First
3
timer.
years.
Yeah, first time we're going on probably 4 years. Yeah, woo.
Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the gang, and let's see. I'm gonna put on this little drum beat. How's that volume wise? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
I think after a little bit of a turn down, it'd be great.
Yeah.
A little more turn down.
No, like just, well,
Maybe the tiniest bit.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Tiniest bit. All right, I just dropped
like
us from
basically
31
there.
to 28. How's that?
Yep, this seems
Yeah.
There we
fine.
go.
We're 28 people, yeah.
28
What's
gang.
happening?
All right. So when last we left our union busting scumbag gang of investigators, they were at the mines aboard the Norton colony on the Norton asteroid. What's that? Sorry, I
don't
thought I
think it
heard
was for the
someone have
show.
a question. Got it. And you were talking to the mine foreman Blythe Tollison, who was
We lost a Tommy.
Oh no!
Oh, did we lose Tommy?
T-bone down, T-bone down.
Could have just said he didn't like the beat.
I only dance to the 808.
I'm trying to remember I remember someone saying if you only listen to Kraftwerk, and I can't remember if it's from something or if it was real life.
I don't remember
I feel like mushrooms might have been involved.
I think so too. I also, to this day, for some reason, still say, "Oh yeah, we listen to Autobahn, or we listen to Kraftwerk when we're on the Autobahn."
That's probably what I'm thinking of. If you're on the
So-
Autobahn listening to Kraftwerk,
Yeah.
they're saying you're on the Autobahn.
I feel like that's one of those things that we just kept tossing back and forth while we were like either like, you know, fucked up in some way or like playing a video game and it was like late night, you know what I mean? Like just
Right.
we could have done that completely sober. Just
During the witching
mean-
hours.
exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. There's Tommy back.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
Speaking
but I
of
think we're
witching
good.
hours.
No worries.
The glitching.
But so
hours.
yeah.
Hey! Nailed it.
Oh, got him. So last time, yeah. So you were talking with Blythe. She was pretty short-tempered with you. She
Yeah.
seemed to suggest that your investigation was going nowhere. That basically you were stalling. To what end? Unclear. But that seems to be how she's viewing this situation. And while you guys were sputtering to explain yourselves, you were
Oh,
interrupted
no.
by our friend Lucinda, who informed you that there had been another murder.
Oh no. Was it Lucinda that got murdered?
I'm dead.
Turns out I'm a ghost, eh?
Hey.
Instead of
They got
ooh, I go,
me.
eh.
Oh no. I love it.
The Canadian ghost. Boo-ay.
But so yeah, so she, Lucinda looks expectantly at you guys, and Blythe also just sort of glares from under her hard hat. And after a minute, she says, "Well, investigators, are you gonna go investigate?"
Yeah, you know, don't push us around. I mean, we're gonna get on it. Yeah,
Tell
but
us
where is
Far
that
be it for
murder?
me to uphold the investigation. Tell
We'll
him, Lucinda.
investigate you next, buddy.
Yeah. Tell me what you
I'm
know
surprised
about
you
this.
didn't come here sooner.
Tell me what you
Yeah,
know
me
about
too.
this.
Speaking of, I was just thinking that.
I agree strongly.
I would have figured me for a day one stop. You know, if I'm being honest, not to have like a weird ego about it.
Don't question the process. We get results.
You'll see.
You'll
We got a lot of gusto
see.
from last conversation.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, where is this other murder taking place?
Take us to the murder.
Lucinda says, "Well, I'm no expert, but that is as yet to be determined.
What?
Perhaps you'll have to investigate it. We found the body down at the graveyard, getting dropped into a shallow hold by Juanita, the gravedigger.
Shit.
How do you know so much about this?
I got radio access, and it was
Seems suspicious that you know so much about this.
I mean, I'm the person everyone calls. It was Dr. Gorefinder happened to be walking by and saw Juanita dragging a suspicious parcel into the graveyard, and then he radioed me, and then I came here.
Well,
And where were you at the time of the murder?
Oh, hard to say, as that again has not yet been determined.
See, I was trying to see if you knew when it was.
Genius.
Surely,
200 IQ play over here.
surely a flawless investigation technique there.
well, what
This
we
is
should
why we
be-
pay him way big bucks. Yep.
We're losing money exponentially.
But it doesn't matter to us.
You know,
Yeah,
it's true. As long as
You're,
yeah,
did I
this,
do justice? I did. Excellent.
yeah, despite everyone's offhanded nature towards us, or cold, callous nature towards us, we want you alive. We want all of you to be alive. It would benefit me financially in my crippling weed debt that I've amassed over the years. Got a real thing for
Sure,
space
but you
weed.
gotta start asking yourself if it'll
That's
benefit
space
the
weed,
bosses.
Oh, I don't think anything. Well, I guess everything benefits them. I'm just trying to eke out
Surely
a little.
restoring
What-
order to the colony does.
What the boss don't know won't hurt us, right? Nudge, nudge. But I'm nudging, hold on, I know their name. Blythe.
Sounds like wasn't even paying attention at the time.
She leans out of nudge range and just looks at you like you're really losing it. She says, "Please don't come behind my desk. This room is very small."
Fair enough. I think we've. Do we have any more questions for anyone in this room right now?
I think we've asked enough.
I think we have taken enough of your time for now. Do you want to go to the body, or go to Gorefinder, who saw the body, or go to Juanita, who was burying the body?
I just want to ask Lucinda one more time before we leave. Like, so why did you kill him?
Who?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my god.
Murderer says what?
I never killed anybody on Norton's colony.
Hey.
Should we just start arresting people? Do we just have to start
Yeah.
arresting people? We should have started doing that earlier.
How many people fit in this jail? Is there a
You
jail?
are
How many handcuffs
bestowed
did we
with
bring?
the powers to detain, interrogate colonists, enter any premises, and seize property as evidence.
See, that's what we haven't been abusing our powers enough.
That's
Forgot
what
we
I'm
were the
saying.
boot.
Everybody's cell phones in. Hand over the cell phones.
Yeah, I want. How do we get access to these radios? This radio comm
Yeah, what is this?
frequency?
Where are the radio logs at?
Yeah, I'm hacking.
What is
into this
everything
shit.
you've thought in the last 72 hours?
Write it down in this book and return it to me in 12 minutes.
I'm gonna ask you about that in 24 hours afterwards. Make sure it checks out.
That's a
Same-
legal binding document.
Yeah.
Yep.
line by line. Better have
Straight to
the same
jail.
copy.
It's like the fucking Parks and Rec. Straight to jail.
Right. Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Or Lemon Grab's 100 Years Dungeon for everyone.
That's a really good one.
Oh man.
All right, well, unless we're going to constitutionally break everyone's rights, I'm done here.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Yeah, they definitely just both give you icy stares when you ask them for their personal phones. Lucinda says, "I can hook you into the station comms if you'd like."
Yes,
That's what I
please.
would like.
Yes,
I
yes,
think that's a good middle
I
ground.
assumed that was your personal comms because you're all peasants.
They shoot each other a look that is, let's say, hard to interpret.
And this is coming from an android, right, or a robot, or full blown? How do you look, Jessa? Or
I imagine myself as sort of like a walrusy Monopoly man, like meets like half Terminator face.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Not
Did
like
you-
not
did
like
you
that
say
cool
Grant?
though. Not like that cool. Just like cybernetics in ways that are really like shallow and gaudy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
look good.
Like he's got like a LED monocle.
yeah, exactly. And like
Oh, I like this. Are you wearing
Like
rings
cosmetic-
right now? How many rings
like
are you
so
wearing?
many rings, like more than fingers, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my.
Maybe a cane. You know what I mean?
It's decorative.
Okay.
Maybe
this is good.
Yeah.
I like this. Hell
This
yeah.
is really changing my mental image of Duck, but I'm here for it.
This isn't what you've been imagining the whole time.
So do you want to go to?
That's what I meant to communicate when he starts sentences going.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
yeah, walrus.
Mm-hmm.
Walrus man. Walrus mandroid.
I was picturing Richard Nixon's head in Futurama.
Oh, that's jowly, very jowly.
Yes.
Oh,
That actually I think is
Come
like
grease
the
my
subconscious
jowls.
inspiration I had.
Mm.
awesome.
All right.
All right.
So where are we headed?
I guess I would. Do you want to
To
talk
the
to the guy?
mirror.
Let's go to the guy that spotted Juanita. So we'll get
Dr. Gorefinder.
Gore Finder. So we can at least get an account to
Right.
hold against her account.
Juanita, why are you putting that body in the grave?
It is her job, though. She's just gonna say she's
Yeah.
just doing her job.
But you don't just throw murder. It doesn't get it. The pipeline is not murder to grave. There's steps in between, and she knows this.
Well, that's true. It would seem like there would be a couple more steps. But let's go to. Well, would it make sense too? I mean, I'm sure we can get anywhere to anywhere, but what is it? What was the name? Killmonger?
Gorefinder.
Gorefinder.
Gore Finder.
Not far off though. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you get points for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
I get that all the time. All right. Well, let's
My
go to him.
favorite is Killmander.
Mr. Killmander. Click.
Mr.
There's one.
Murder Colony guy.
Murder Seeker, was it?
Colony Murder Man.
Detective Murder Seeker.
Murder on everybody.
I didn't go to 7 years of medical school to be called Mr. Boneblood.
Sorry, Dr. Boneblood.
MD.
Was it?
So, I imagine it doesn't take us long to get to Doc's abode.
Certainly not. Is that where you're heading? He's currently stationed at the company store / commissary / morgue. He's got like a little office space in there.
Are the displays like held by corpses, like the chips?
Oh God. Taxidermied
Yeah.
corpses.
There is a taxidermied a hunting trophy up on one of the walls.
Is it
You
a
all know
person?
that there's no life native to the Norton asteroid, but it is certainly the head of a large strange animal.
Whoa.
A graboid.
Perhaps
Well-
graboid adjacent. The first
Chupa
thing that
thingy?
popped into my mind was like a big beetle.
Okay. Big ass beetle.
Like a big, like a leathery beetle.
Chupa thingy, I like it.
Chupa thing, yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay. Nice carapace. Let's knock on that door or go into there.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Sure, this is where you guys have been, like, set up. This is where you're like.
Oh,
bunks
right,
are.
right,
This
right,
is
right,
where
right.
Yeah, this is where you guys
It's
have
a
been running
multiplayer.
your investigation from.
Is this 6 to place?
That is number 8.
No, the bar is the place.
Commissary to place.
You know where the place is. It's the saloon.
Well,
It's because you never remember when you're there.
I was just saying if we're going back there. I was interested for a moment.
I wonder why.
Well, speaking of to place, there is something to note about that. So you pass by the science center, you pass by the space elevator where people are still protesting in much greater numbers than you guys have seen since you've been here.
Baby's big triggered.
A good number of them give you all the stink eye as you pass. Some of the further away ones outright boo you. But
I wave.
Luckily, no rotting fruit is or no rotting food is thrown this time.
Get absolutely wrecked, nerds.
And when you get to Deplace, early though it does seem that there are a fair number of people there. Maybe miners who were striking at a different time or whatever. There's probably shifts. But what seems to be going on is all the chairs have been moved out of the saloon and into the street. They're organized in neat rows, and there's a high table has been placed at the top of the single-step staircase into the building. And you see the android bartender Lucas is just sort of calmly standing there, smiling, placidly with his hands behind his back. There's a little gavel on the table, and I'm just now realizing I should have got a gavel sound. Let's see if soundboard will help me on this.
Just wait for the beat to do that.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was.
There we go. Excellent.
Perfect.
Is it an auction?
Nailed it. Got it in one. It's the auction of a man's life.
Oh no.
So he's just standing there.
Can I approach him? Is he he's no one around him? He's not unbothered?
Yeah, no, he's basically just waiting to preside over this trial. He's waiting for Harcourt to be brought over.
Oh sheesh, that's right now?
Yeah.
It's popping.
Dang.
And as you approach, he says, "Hello, investigators. How are you today?"
Well, hello.
Busy, very busy.
Yes, I imagine.
What?
Quite a lot of goings on here at Norton's these days.
Truly. Yes. When does this trial start? Any minute now, or within the hour? Or? He
takes one hand out from behind his back, and he's wearing a little digital watch, and he says, "Oh, any minute."
Do you know the time all the time, or do you actually have to check your watch?
Prisoner gets here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have that particular type of module installed. No.
Dang, you don't have the internal clock feature.
I suppose I could sync with the station, but that might take up valuable processing power.
Right.
I found this watch.
I love it. I never change, Lucas. You're wonderful. Unless you want some upgrades or updates, but you're good. You're good. Who do you think you're gonna rule upon? What do you think? give him a little nudge.
I'm gonna check to make sure my radio's on too.
Sure.
There's things I'm thinking about.
He says, well, as accords with corporate policy, the three what is the thing the things you need to have a murder are the the means, the motive, and
opportunity.
The body.
Opportunity.
The power.
Yes, that sounds right.
The frontal lobe injury.
We have witnesses. We have a guilty party who has already confessed, and we have a we have a corpse that requires justice, and corporate policy dictates that his fines will certainly be quite high.
Is that it? Fines? I mean, he continues to work and be a part of the community?
Oh no, he'll be hanged, and then the debt will be transferred to his next of kin.
Oh,
That
that's
makes sense.
fair. That's
Will
fair.
they also immediately be hanged?
I imagine they'll have to hire a broker to set up some type of payment plan, but they will likely receive an employment contract out of it.
Good for
Okay,
them.
so good came out of it. Good. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
patting my friends on the back. Some good came out of
Look,
this.
yeah, we're opening up
Indeed.
employment
We have
opportunities
guilty
everywhere.
people we know committed murders. This is our job, was to find out.
So
the
the
murders
sins
and
of
also
the father are the
get-
sins.
Yes.
That is
Okay.
indeed your job to investigate.
It's part of it.
Yeah, we
And
need
how
it.
is that going?
Great.
So
Have you-
good.
Have
Absolutely.
you figured out
Yeah.
how to bring
Mm-hmm.
those unionist bastards to their knees?
Oh,
They seem
yeah.
like
They're-
no.
mhm.
You know, right now they look strong, but only because they're so weak.
Stronger
They're
than they've
pretty-
ever looked, if you ask me.
Yeah, so putting on a brave face because we're really
Yeah.
getting at them.
Yep. The dying creature fights the hardest.
Yep, brave words.
And where are you all headed to? Are you here to watch the trial, or are you out and about investigating this morning?
We would be investigating for us because
Last
of
minute,
the
just
busyness.
just making sure all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted.
That's true. Didn't want to make sure that there was any loose T's or I's floating around.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everything is in order,
Indeed.
and we have no reason to attend this, right? I look at my friends. We're not sticking around, right?
Well, I think we're needed in the graveyard.
Yeah, I think that is where
Oh?
well, anywhere and
Have your
everywhere.
investigations led you there?
Well, yes. You know,
I would
yes.
suppose that would be the end destination for. It would be the last place you'd need to go.
Depend-
It's not important to us what you think about where our investigation should be taking you. You know.
Fair enough.
Also,
Please
yeah.
forgive me for overstepping my bounds.
Yeah, murderer.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Robot.
My
Robot.
goodness.
Sorry, Duck. Didn't mean to offend.
And we bid
None
you adieu.
Farewell. Good luck, investigators.
Good luck to, deciding the life thing. Someone's life.
Should we just pop in for?
Oh,
quick
I
drink?
certainly will.
Yeah, it's still open.
Unfortunately, the bar won't be open until
Yeah.
until after the court adjourns.
No.
You gotta
That's
go.
not-
Shouldn't take very long though. I imagine it'll be over before shift change. It's all fairly cut and dry, as I said.
Yeah.
Have you reviewed the case in advance, or it's all going to be presented to you in a moment?
Oh, I've been given the list of infractions and totaled up the fees and fines, and it's just a matter of getting everyone together to
right.
witness the list of crimes and to hear the verdict, and then to oversee the carrying out of the punishment.
All right, fair enough.
Do you have any tips on how to
Who's
break
been
up the
murdering all
union
these
and
people?
not get absolutely murdered when we sentence them?
Oh, I didn't imagine you were the type of investigators that would hold trials of your own for those that you're coming here to grease, as it were.
Yeah, we're
All those squeaky wheels.
I mean, do we have
You know?
but do we have access to like slush fund? How do we incentivize people? I mean,
Right.
unless we like threaten to.
Little
like-
hander, little heejee.
Well, it's not. It's not like we can like promise like raises or anything. We can't incentivize them to be to go against the union or their better interest, unless we can. I don't know how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we undercut the unions in this if
How do we
don't
get a
have
man inside?
I mean, pure refinement are hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to read the very old notes of the verse. It says pure refinement miners union is in direct refinement of pure refinement's union resources policy. So the pure refinement's got to have our back. We're down here, like,
right.
Yeah, you're here on their behalf. You all signed contracts with them.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll give you.
Well, I guess we could also
just script.
Right, we'll just lie to people too.
Yeah. That's,
Oh yeah, right now.
Lie. We'll just lie and then leave.
We'll start
before-
lying. We'll begin lying right now.
Lucas agrees and says the threat of arrest is quite a bargaining chip.
Okay.
There we go.
I wink at Lucas.
I threatened to
He winks
arrest
right
him.
back.
Good.
He gives you a wink.
I love this. All right. Goodbye. I leave because I don't want to see
Good
him.
luck, investigators.
I don't trust that robot.
I would
He's gonna-
just like to out of character. I'm sorry.
CEO, make me a mind save, would you?
Mind like a Sandy or
Wait, what are I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that I have Cloud Empress locked into my brain. Make me a intellect check is what I was asking for, excuse me.
all right.
Your intellect's pretty high for a
41?
Teamster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everyone else is like 30s. I mean, you scientist might be higher.
So
I
it's
just
a
feel like
D100?
maybe not for this party, but in general. Yeah, give me a D100 under your intellect score. Damn, would you just miss it?
Yeah. 42 to a 41.
Oh, wow.
My gut
Okay.
tells me something's wrong, but I don't know what it is.
Nah, you just you turn and continue down the street as your companions head on back to the back to the. You're going to the commissary to talk to Gorefinder, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like that
We said we were
robot,
going
but I
to the
don't know why.
graveyard, but we'll go later to that. Right, we're going to talk to Gorefinder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like you could walk from the back of the commissary to the graveyard too, maybe?
Yeah, if it
Yeah,
makes
it's
more
pretty
sense, then we can do it that way too. If it was like within walking distance, whatever. I don't think the order of operations matters too much.
Sure. Well, if you guys are going in the commissary, Dr. Gorefinder will be at the door, and he'll see you approaching and like wave you down, and he'll say, "Investigators, it's awful. There's been another murder. I imagine you've heard."
What would
Yeah,
you have heard?
yeah,
Tell us
yeah,
with
we
your
saw-
own
Not
words.
everyone all at once now.
No, rabble. Tell us in your own words what happened.
Well, I was out taking my morning. I think my other Gorefinder voice might have been older sounding than this one, but I'm going for it. I was out taking my morning constitutional walk, and I happened to come up the road on the side of the graveyard, and I saw young Miss Perez dragging a suspicious parcel. And when I confronted her, it was a body that she was placing into a grave. And so I called Miss Park and had her detained. She's inside. Please do something about this.
Murder her.
It's one thing to keep corpses in the refrigerator. It's another thing to have a new one pop up in your own backyard, practically.
Have you identified the body?
Yes, it's the janitor at the school. What's her name? Elise Van Warwick is her name.
Good.
Is there
Write
any
that
known relationship between Elise and Wawinda Perez?
Juanita. I mean, not that I know of. Juanita is, well, she's a strange person. She's the colony's charity case. You see, she has severe claustrophobia and so can't work in the mines. So, we let her tend the graveyard, and she receives half rations from the company. But she's not, she's not a pariah. No one treats her poorly. She's just a weirdo who lives in the graveyard.
Did they know each other? Did they have any reason to be interacting?
I couldn't tell you.
Just to clarify, you didn't see anything, correct?
Not aside from Miss Perez attempting to dispose of a corpse.
Did she look for calm or frantic in her?
She always looks a bit frazzled, but how to put it? She looked determined, I would say.
Determined. Have you ever seen her do her work before? Have you ever seen her?
She's quite enthusiastic about digging the holes when the situation calls for it.
She looked like
sometimes
any
she
other
digs them and fills them back in for sort of,
Sounds
sport,
like
I suppose.
Yeah, you don't want to get rusty. Loosen up the
Like I
soil.
said, she's a rather strange young woman.
Why is she digging up graves randomly?
Well, she wouldn't have dug it up randomly. She would have. It's a new body. She didn't dig anything up. She dug up a hole to put a new body in.
Okay.
No, she does that recreationally, not with the graves.
Yeah, this is on her free time. I understood what you meant.
Got it.
All the same. So determined. She looked not in her same jovial nature. She seemed very... Okay. I was told that the grave was shallow. That would be odd for someone that takes pride in their hole digging.
She must have done it in a hurry.
I don't like that. It seems suspicious.
The quality of her grave digging is on trial.
Yes. Well, for someone that's just gotten such a strong vote of confidence for their enthusiasm.
I hadn't even thought of that. What other areas might she be slacking off in? That would be terrible for the company's bottom line.
Exactly.
It's true.
Oh, this guy gets
Finally.
it.
Somebody gets it. Oh my goodness.
He
gives you all a big yellow-toothed grin at having pleased what are most likely the most powerful corporate employees that he'll ever meet.
Son, you keep this up and you're gonna run this place.
This man is obviously in his late 60s.
I said it.
Sure. He says, "Oh, thank you for the kind words. I suppose it's never too late to improve one's station in life."
Never too soon either. Keep up the hard work.
I certainly will.
Can we investigate the body?
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
I suppose someone dragged it in here. Excuse me.
Perez?
Elise Van Werwick?
Oh no, it was in fact I got her to help. It was me and Miss Perez dragged it up here because this is where the bodies go these days.
So what was the conversation between the two of you?
Yeah.
In between you seeing her dumping the body and telling her to bring it in?
Well, first I yelped.
Fair.
Which I suppose sounded a bit like a I
was gonna say, please demonstrate this yelp for me.
Yes.
Something to that effect. And you hear another voice from inside the commissary that says, "It was more like ah!"
So
Okay.
He says, "No, I suppose she's right."
Understandable.
And then I said, "Juanita, what are you doing? Don't do that. You've got to come with me."
Stop.
And she said yes. And then I radioed Miss Park, and then I said, "Please, Juanita, help me get this inside for the investigators." And she said yes. And then, let's see, Miss Park showed up and said that we would have to restrain her for the time being and leave her here in my care, as Vic was going to procure Mr. Harcourt for his trial from the security kiosk where he's been held. And so that brings us to the present, I believe. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. But that was my call it witness testimony, I suppose. Not that I witnessed anything besides a person in a place with a corpse.
And I mean, usually when someone dies, I mean, do they hold services? I mean, or do they just go about burying people?
If someone dies that has family or friends on the colony, then yes, of course there will be services of some sort. Everyone
Well, in the event
goes
that-
to pay respects of some sort, but not, certainly not everyone. It's not uncommon for someone to be buried, and it's
Well, I mean, there's
usually
no-
only me and Juanita.
Right, but does it go through like a coroner? Like wouldn't you be the one that signs off on a dead body being not dead by anything nefarious or anything? Wouldn't you like
Yes.
the arbiter? Right. So
Right,
and she didn't-
I've done preliminary examinations on all of the corpses so far.
and the one that she was burying, you did that?
I haven't had a chance yet. I've been waiting for you to get here. This is a new body. This is not a body that has passed through my care previously.
Okay. And this is let me just. So you witnessed her burying a body that you did not do a preliminary check on prior to burial,
Yes.
and now you have possession of that body right now.
She was attempting to bury it. She had apparently finished digging the hole and then was about to dump the corpse into said hole.
Right, and that would break
poorly
with
digging
protocol.
the
Yeah, and that would break with protocol, which would be for you to see the body first. Correct.
Right. Yes. No one goes into the graveyard that is not someone that I have
Right.
not examined. Yes.
And now you have the body, and it's here with us now.
Yes.
And
Okay,
And
sorry
you
if I
can
missed that.
confirm. And you can confirm you haven't seen this body before. It was in the dead body before it was in the grave.
Not.
Yeah, you've
yeah.
never met this person alive.
Right. I
Never
No,
met this person unalive.
I of course met them while they were alive. I've met all.
Did you
of
kill
the
this man?
I've met all.
I
of
flew
the
out my gun.
citizens of oh God! So he throws his hands like all the way up.
No. I'm just good reflexes. So.
all right. Which
A
direction,
little like stray tobacco spit dribbles pathetically down his chin.
Oh my.
Do you
Sorry.
know which direction Juanita came with this body? Can we, is there a?
I
track
suppose
in
that's
the
something you'll have
grass?
to investigate, or you could
Yeah.
ask her. She's been, I mean, she's like I said, she's strange, but she's not unfriendly or unhelpful.
Can I see the body now?
Of course, yes. Let's.
Let's check the
Let's do it.
pockets.
Yeah. Can I do a trained biology roll?
Absolutely.
So,
I would love that.
can I have advantage because I want it so bad?
Yeah. Yep.
Out of sheer willpower, you
Yep.
have advantages.
I just really want to be good at this.
The advantage.
What I need
Alright.
is advantage on clicking on the corners of my images.
I
There we
think
go.
I did it. All right. Looks like I did it.
Hey, you got
Double did it.
You double did it.
Whoa! I love this token.
Whoa. Let me make sure that's on stream.
It's like the
Yeah,
rang.
That's horrible. The rang.
She does look like the Rang, huh?
Sure do.
That person has a name. What is
Sure
it?
do. That's Juanita. So you guys
No,
enter
it's
the.
Samara Morgan.
Oh, from the ring.
Yeah.
Or the Rang. From the Rang, yeah.
It's
Right.
from the rang.
sorry.
Morgan.
Samara!
From the rang.
From the Rang!
It's Samara Morgan from the rang.
The American retelling.
So there's this ring, right?
So here I am with the ring.
So
There's
there's
this girl,
videotape,
Samara.
right? They got it videotape, right? And they
got
put
the
it.
tape,
They put
right?
it
Like
in
a-
the
like a
VHS
old
player that
tape
we used to
shit, you
call
know?
VCR.
They put it in a VHS player.
I was watching it ice fishing.
I don't know what the fuck voice I'm doing now.
It's
Yeah,
a little
well,
lost, and
Canadian New York, a New York Canadian.
Lost in the sauce.
it reminds me of the meme that's like, everybody remember H.P. Lovecraft was from Boston, and it's like, oh my god, an
Canonically.
eldritch howl from beyond the stars.
That's so fucking funny, and also, like, dude, so funny.
It's like bizarrely fitting. Like,
It is.
yeah.
Beyond the stat.
Beyond the stars, an
Beyond
eldritch
the
howl from
stars.
beyond the stars.
All right, all
The
right.
monster, the monster turned my friend into a rat. All right. Sorry. Where were we before
lady
that
from the
digression?
Rang.
So, yeah, I'm
you guys
doing
walk
a
into the
autopsy.
commissary, and Gorefinder is leading you to the walk-in freezer where all the bodies are kept. And you spot a young woman with long black hair, sort of like matted, not the cleanest or most shoveled looking of the citizens of Norton's colony that you've thus far met. You also notice that she is in handcuffs. And as you enter the room, her head like snaps up, like, and her eyes lock on the four of you, and she just smiles real big.
Oh jeez. Why'd you do it?
Hiya.
And Gorefinder says, yes, she does that. Let's do the body first. And then I'll go on lunch break or something, go see the trial. So he takes you into the freezer, and there is one more body in here than there was last you saw. This one is in a... it's been stuffed into... fuck, I know there's a proper name for it, but you know those, like... the, like... luggage bags for like suits.
Oh yeah. I think I
Oh
know.
yeah. Okay.
Like the bit, like they're like stiff on the edges but like floppy in the middle,
Yeah.
and like real, like the size of a suit.
Yep.
It's like, it's basically one of those, but it's like sort of like a canvasy material.
Okay.
And inside is a body, a body of a probably like mid-40s-ish lady, with like shortish curly brown hair, and she's wearing like a blue onesie, pretty standard like janitor uniform look.
Okay. Yeah. The old jumpsuit.
And she is so the blue of the jumpsuit is marred with very many small blotches of red, as though stabbed many times, but not with intent to kill.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Interesting. Okay.
Sure, that's one way to think of
Sure.
it. There is, well, give me. Oh, you did the biology roll
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Yeah, nice. pretty substantial success as well. So yeah, you are able to. This death by 1,000 cuts thought occurs, and while at first that seems not impossible, you do eventually spot what is clearly like the killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as though the person like bled out from a bunch of small cuts. They bled out from the one big one that seems to have been some type of blade, basically directly into the heart.
Did it like? Would I know that like? Did the death stab occur and then other stabs preceded it, or did they stab and eventually those stabs found the heart and then they died? The reason being, like, if it was maybe like an angry person like that, like even though they might have killed them, they would continue to stab them, or if they just stabbed them a bunch and one of those times was the heart, like near the end. You can sometimes tell, like forensic scientists can.
Sure, like there were like the
way
example,
the blood, like the way the
presence of defensive wounds.
Yeah, and like the way like wounds bleed out after the fact, like if you were to stab a living person versus a dead person, it's a different kind of thing.
Sure.
I mean, but he might not really have that information. Like it wouldn't. He's studied biology, not like forensics. You know, you could say it's outside the depth of his knowledge.
Sure. I'm gonna give you some information.
Sure.
Maybe not all of it. Maybe not all the information that you want.
Who's the murderer? God damn it! I shake the dead body. I can't speak with dead. Does that work?
I will say that it looks like it does in fact look like there. It looks. I guess what it looks like is there are both kinds. It looks like there were several preliminary, almost, for lack of a better term, exploratory punctures, then the defensive wounds, and then the big one, and then more posthumous stabs.
Okay, cool. So I think that, like, to me, this like draws that maybe this wasn't like this person might have known the janitor, or like this might have been like not just like a crazy person. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah. But I share that information with everyone.
Chat, everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're going to stab them more while they're alive, and a 2 if you're going to stab them more after they're dead.
Yeah, what are you looking for here? What's your stab count?
What is 1.
I'm talking to our Twitch chat.
1 stab, 1 shot, 1 kill. But yeah, okay. So, and then
I want to cut you open and play with your blood. Sorry, go ahead.
Is that something is there anything else I deduce? Is that, I mean, that seems like a lot, but is that's about it?
If there's anything more like specific that you're looking for, I will tell you if it's within the realm of your ability to gather information about.
Do people carry communication devices like we have cell phones? Like, do they message each other and like send each other information like the way we do?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Is her device on her?
So there's the radios, and then there's like communicators, which is like the equivalent of like a cell phone. Like when you when Duck swapped out Blythe's phone number in Cassiopeia's phone, that was her personal communicator. That thing is not hooked up to the station radio.
Does she have her communicator on her? In any of her various pockets?
Or you're talking about the corpse?
Yeah, corpse.
The corpse does not have a station radio, but yeah, they have like a pretty bare bones, basic model personal communicator. There's some games on there.
Snake
games on that thing?
Does it have any games on it?
Hey, look, if it has snake or brick, I'm taking it.
Yeah, seriously.
There's
does it contain any private messages from?
There's something on there
Storm
called there's something on there called Randy Crunch.
Ooh, that
That's
sounds
the only game.
Yeah, that sounds
Featuring,
like After Dark.
featuring a strange anthropomorphic fast food character named Randy.
Ooh,
Is it
if
like
the
an
name is
octopus
Randy?
doing
I'm skeptical.
doing too many tasks at one time?
The closest you can tell, Randy's like an amalgam of several fast food items. Like he's got like a chicken wing leg. He's got like French fry arms.
Chicken wing leg. Frankenstein's monster of fast food.
Yeah, he's got like a soda cup torso.
Let's all go to the lobby.
No.
Oh boy, I sure am hungry.
His
I have a
catchphrase is,
couple-
"I shouldn't be alive."
Okay. Please eat me. Please. Please eat me. Seriously.
Release me from this mortal coil.
This flesh.
This flesh jail.
Yeah, flesh jail. Oh my.
Free me from my meat prison.
So, anything else? Is that it? I mean, I love where this is. But, no messages.
No messages that seem like immediately pertinent. There's messages to like drinking buddies. There's messages to like staff at the school, which is basically like
New.
oh, what's her name? Upton, the lady that you guys met at the bar who was sloshed.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, and like, and all these are like, it's starting to get pretty old. Like it's not like these are. She doesn't seem to be very active. There's none in the last like, I don't know, couple of hours.
Yeah. Okay. The most recent messages all seem like innocuous. There's like someone asking if she's gonna be at the demonstration, or like if she's going to Deplace, or
I look at
pretty profoundly regular shit.
When were the last messages?
I throw the phone at him. I give you a toss.
Look at her dating apps.
But I do it overhead.
Whoa.
Look, does she have
Weird
signal?
throw.
Does she have signal?
Oh.
How many bars?
No. I mean the app signal.
The end-to-end encrypted messaging app,
Exactly.
known for its use by miscreants and anarchists.
Does she follow any well-known?
You know what? I'll say yes. She does have the Signal app, but it has an additional level of passcode that you don't know. It doesn't respond to her fingerprint or her Face ID.
All right, so no biometrics.
Being as she is dead.
Yes.
I grab her thumb and like do the trying to warm up your hand, like rolling it around a little bit and like try to press
blow on it.
Suddenly, suddenly warm her thumb.
It doesn't seem she had that option activated.
It says you dead.
See if you can operate it.
Like I said, this is a pretty bare bones cell phone.
Okay. I mean, I have hacking and stuff, but I just don't think there's really anything in there that's worth it. And I will take that.
Wait. We don't think there's anything worth it in her Signal app.
Okay, I mean, I have hacking. Look, I mean, that's like my whole. That's like.
I think I can operate machinery.
Actually, and hacking's like an expert thing that I took in. Unauthorized access to computer systems. Okay, so these are the normal role.
Perfect. I'll even give you advantage.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, let me cancel everything out.
Oh my god!
Go. Second roll of the night.
Oops! All advantage.
Oh no!
Oh.
Dude, we recognize too much. Oh dear.
No.
Oh no.
Wait, I have computers. I can do computers.
I'll take a computers
I can also
roll.
do mechanical repair. I don't know.
Throw it at the wall and then have Jesse.
I'll take either of those once or one of them with advantage.
Ooh, smart.
Ooh,
that's
like
smart.
It. One with advantage coming right up.
Show me advantage.
Yes, the easier one to type.
Yes.
There's one.
Ooh, a 13. Yeah. Nice. Lucky.
Wow, all right, so
same thing all night.
So Oleg takes a crack at it. He tries the thumb scan. He tries the face scan. You try to just like type in, like 420
420
6969 0666.
420
the popular ones.
Yeah.
The hard one.
None of them work, however.
Passwords on stream.
I feel like anyone watching this has probably a 75% chance of one of those numbers that I just said, absolutely being their PIN number.
Right.
Chat, put a 1 in chat if that's your password.
How to Kickflip a Horse rose to notoriety by accidentally doxing all of their subscribers' PIN numbers. Anyways, so you hand it off to Duck, and Duck being an android, I imagine either can R2D2 interface with it, but I'm also imagining you doing the bishop trick, but you just type all the numbers super fast until you hit the one that unlocks it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
And in that one, there are some saucy photos. There's some messages to people about union stuff, asking about when meetings and demonstrations are. There's also talk of shipments dated within the time period that supposedly no one was coming in or out of Norton's.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm downloading the shipment information and sending the spicy photos to everyone within airdrop.
There we
distance.
go. That's what I'm talking about. That's my boy.
That's how you honor the
That's truly psychotic.
Yeah, that's literally bonkers.
We gotta break this union up.
You hear the dings of your fellow investigators' phones and Dr. Gorefinder's phone, and that's it.
Oh my.
Good enough.
And he goes, an airdrop? I haven't seen one of these in years. And then he goes, oh no!
Oh my.
Yeah.
There was.
Anyway, I'm gonna go finish my walk. I'm gonna get out of here, leave you to it. I'll do my investigation later.
Why are you walking funny? Why won't you turn around?
Distance.
Why won't you turn back around?
I'm gonna get some air too, actually.
Oh man.
But wait, you should take the names of the people she corresponded with to the union, and then we can give them to the company, and the company can start firing higher, we can start getting out their.
Yeah, we gotta get a cut of something for that, right?
Yeah, we gotta give them something. Yeah, so download those messages and stuff, and so maybe we can get those people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
blast that shit up the corporate. Yeah,
sure. The only name in there that I think you guys would readily recognize. Actually,
Everyone using burners.
Let me take a quick scan here. There are messages to Lucinda and Blythe and Ted Ijazz, the bar pianist. Those are the names on there that I think you guys would recognize. None of them are particularly damning. There's no specifics discussed, and in fact, most of it just seems to be legitimate correspondence, almost the same as the other messaging app contents. But there are those are where the mentions of shipments come from.
So Lucinda, Blythe, and who's the third one?
Ted
Ijazz.
The pianist, right?
The saloon pianist. Fingerprints.
And Lucinda was one of our witnesses, if you'll recall. She was witness to the Cook murder. Oh, as was Ted. So Ted and Lucinda were both witnesses, according to my notes.
And Lucinda was the one that told us.
Lucinda wasn't a witness. She was. She just came and got you.
Okay, so but Ted.
She was. No, I don't think so.
No.
I think you would have talked to him if he had been a witness, I imagine. The witnesses of the chef and waiter murder were forget her first name. Upton. Miss Upton
is what I have in my
Redheaded notes. Upton. Teresa Upton. And the bartender Lucas.
Okay, so I don't know why I had Ted in there.
He was there while he showed up while you were interviewing Lucas and Teresa.
Okay, got it. So, Lucinda, Blythe, and Ted. Okay.
So yeah, that's that.
There's nothing else about this, like messages about shipments that can help us?
Not beyond providing further links to other people that you could potentially lean on.
Right.
How about dates, times? Anything specific that we could track back to?
Nothing coming up.
So all the messages are they kind of cryptic, like, "Yo, I got the thing. Yeah, you'll get the thing soon."
Right, like shipment to arrive at whatever time, whatever place. No discussion of what the shipment is.
Right, but times and places are mentioned. That's specifically what I was asking about, like times and places.
Totally.
What are some times or I guess where are the places and what range of times, like we're talking about midnight, 2 a.m. Are they avoiding?
Yeah, it's the wee hours for sure. Yeah, upon further scrutiny, let's see. It seems that what is going on is these shipments are coming from are originating at the communications array and then are being moved to the saloon and the lab.
And they any type of frequency, like
seems to be about weekly.
All right, so what I'm hearing, guys,
weekly?
The benchmark, the benchmark supply drops are monthly.
Okay.
I'm hearing I should stake out the bar for a week.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a week, bud.
You may not have a week.
We'd have hours, I think.
When was the last delivery or shipment?
Over a month ago, right? 3 weeks ago?
No. In the phone, from the phone. When was the last time we saw something?
Last weekend.
What day of the week is it?
I honestly couldn't tell you. We'll say that it's Monday morning.
Damn it.
Which means you guys would have arrived here on a Friday, the week before was the last shipment. Yeah.
Just missed it.
Dang.
Anyways, I'll be at the bar for a week. I mean,
as you guys are, as you're digging through this phone, it receives a message.
Whoa. Magic.
It's from Ted Ijaz, the piano player, whose music might sound a little something like this. And it says, "Are you coming to the trial? ?
What do we say, guys?
BRT. We're gonna weekend at Bernie's this one.
Oh no. The reply says, so you just type BRT?
Yeah.
All right. The reply is, smiley face and then a kissy face.
Ooh.
Why is there so much quiet on this? Don't do that. Let's do Duplass 3 then.
What can we text him right now that's good? Did you do the thing?
You got the stuff.
When
Are we all? Is everything all set up?
has the eagle landed?
You gotta pick one. I can only respond to one.
What do you guys want to say? Paul, whatever you said.
Yeah, I liked a somewhat abbreviated thing.
I don't.
Well, like you say, be right there where he's sitting.
Just say, is it in the place that I put that thing that time?
Let's talk whispered, like they might hear us.
Is everything on track, or is everything? Yeah. Is everything on track?
Are we? What if we just say, "Are we good"?
Are we good?
Are we good to
It's gonna
go?
be like-
Oh, it could be relationshipy. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, do we have a fight?
Just say, "Are we on track?" Yeah. Final
Are we on
answer.
track?
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Final
Yeah, I
answer.
mean, you guys
Are
seem
we
to
on
be.
track?
Yeah.
All right. You send that, and then a couple minutes pass, and then the reply comes and says, "All systems go. Tell you when you get here."
Oh shit.
Tight.
Um.
All right, who's putting on this skin?
Oh God. I
knew
suppose
it
that's
happened.
where we'll call it.
Come do crimes with us. We do crimes all the time.
All right.
Skin crimes.
Yeah.
Skin crimes, you know.
Weekend at
Awesome.
Bernie's.
God, we're Weekend at Bernie's-ing it,
We're
aren't we?
going to Weekend at Bernie's. You can't say Weekend at Bernie's in the first act and not be wearing a skin suit by the third act. It's like
That's
a
true.
rule.
Oh,
That's Chekhov's Bernie's skin suit.
Yes,
Bernie's.
exactly.
Perfect. The perfect blending of metaphors, proving once again that us, the members of How to Kick Football Horse, are not just comedic geniuses, but literary geniuses.
Very smart. We
And that you all are only getting smarter by listening to us. And for that, you should thank us.
You're welcome.
Surely.
I will say one final thing is that as you guys send these spurious and potentially damning text messages, you exit the walk-in fridge and see once again Juanita Perez handcuffed, sitting calmly in almost exactly the same pose and same great big smile, fixed, unblinking on the three of you. And yeah,
Staring contest.
that's where we're gonna call it. This once again was Picket Line Tango by Emily Weiss of Anodyne Printwear, and you can get it on anodyneprintwear.com. The completely awesome Battern Hell art is by Roque Romero, who can be found at roqueromero.com.
We love it.
It is edited by Ian Yusem, with proofreading by Fiona Maeve Geist and layout by Eric K. Hill. The Mothership RPG is by Tuesday Night Games and can be found at mothershiprpg.com. This here piano music is Duplass Part 3 by Sammy Williamson, who can be found on YouTube at Sam Williamson. The other song that we listened to tonight was by me, and it is called War Drums.
Hell yeah.
I've been considering putting up the songs that I've done on SoundCloud.
Hell yeah.
Don't just consider it. Do it.
All right, I will.
We support you.
That'll be on there. I'll put a link up to that next week. You can follow us on Instagram, but I would say follow me on Mastodon instead, because I keep getting signed out of the How to Kick Football Horse Instagram, and It's a pain in my dick, and I post all the stuff on my Mastodon anyway. So just do it there. That's also where the Crime Cats live now. Check it out.
Go there.
Oh yeah, Crime Cat.
You can also give us money by going to ko-fi.com/HTKAH, HTKAH. If you're watching this now, it's on Twitch, which obviously you know we've got a Twitch, but we've also got a YouTube. Follow us on there. You know how the internet works. And I think that's it. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say or talk about briefly before we depart?
Boy, howdy, y'all have a
I
great
think you
night.
nailed it, man.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for playing, as always. Had a blast. And,
Good night, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
Just flip it, stick it, and see you later. Bye.
Dearly beloved.